Hi, it's Sandra from Asexualise, my asexual life, coming with a very special episode today. Celebrate being single. It's international. Celebrate being... Woo! So first to start a pie off, we need some good music, people. I bought the rights to this soundtrack, just so you know, just so because Facebook is watching as well. So I actually bought the rights to this last night. It's a great pie track. Woo! So I thought we'll start off with pie spirit tonight. Woo! Yes, people, that's good, isn't it? So, welcome to another episode of Asexualise, my asexual life. This is a place to be for education about asexuality, all things asexual. I share my own asexual life journey in order to help you in yours. If you haven't always subscribed, please subscribe to this channel right here, right now, and please hit that bell icon to get notified of every time I go live right now or post a new video. So, if you didn't know, today is February the 14th, 2021. And it is International Celebrate Being Single Day. I have actually got this recording live as well on Facebook simultaneously. So I founded International Celebrate Being Single Day on February the 14th, 2015. And every year I celebrate February the 14th as my special Singles Day. Because there's a lot to be grateful and thankful for when you're single, right? You've got freedom, you can do what you want when you want. And you can play by your own rules of life. You can hold your heart in your own hands. You can take care of you. It's very, very empowering and awesome to be single. You know, you can make your own decisions. You can live by your life rules. You can throw away the rule book and create your own rules in life. And that is so liberating and freeing. You know, I have actually always been happier as a single person so far in my life rather than in a couple. I feel like more confident as a single person. I feel you can live your dreams more and achieve more because you haven't got anyone holding you back. And so I just think being single is absolutely awesome. And every year I buy myself gifts, right? Buy myself gifts because it's essential if you are throwing yourself a solo party to actually have gifts, is it not? So today I'm going to go through my gifts I've bought myself. I have in fact ordered a Nando's as well that I have to go and collect on click and collect because we're still social distancing. So I've got my food, I don't have to cook, I've got my food ordered, I can't wait, I'm really excited. I had half the free chicken available that I got because me and my friend attended a Nando's before Christmas. Nando's is a chicken restaurant in case you didn't know. So what have I got? I've got this lovely bouquet of flowers. So this is roses, and this is a bouquet of beautiful yellow roses. Now, I do like red as my favourite colour, but in comparison to the price of red, I went for the yellow because they're really bright, they're sunshine, and I think that's really beautiful to brighten up your life and day. And it just, you know, it's just very, very positive. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 roses. 10 roses, people. 10 beautiful roses. Look at them. They're that beautiful, right? So what happened was there's no label on this. Like there's this label, but there was no barcode on it. So so the barcode was missing. And I told the guy at the checkout, and he's like, oh, I need to get a price and barcode. He went to get a price and barcode, took the flowers with him, and someone wanted to buy these flowers because they're that nice, you know? So it was like, oh my gosh. So yeah, and the guy was like, no, these are actually taken. So yeah, so I haven't bought myself any flowers for a long time, and these absolutely smell gorgeous. I love roses because I'm really romantic, asexual, as you know. I'm hyper romantic actually, and I just love romance, and it's about time I bought myself some roses and really romantic myself because I miss going out to the cinema and buying myself meals for self-dating. So yeah, I've got a meal ordered, and these are so romantic, aren't they, and beautiful? I was playing love songs all day yesterday, as well as compiling my quotes, which I'm glad that you like my singles quotes and my love quotes. I spent ages on them. So yes, and as a hyper romantic, listening to like lots of love stuff kind of makes you more hyper romantic. So I love these. and they actually smell really nice, and it's so gorgeous. And yeah, so that's one of my gifts to myself. To go with my meal, I've got myself some nice tropical fruit juice, which is, I've drank half the bottle of that already. And I have more gifts for myself. More gifts, people. More gifts. So, what am I gonna get? What have I got? What have I got? What have I got myself? Woo! So I got myself lots of gifts, people. I'm so excited. Happy International Celebrate Being Single Day to you. 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 So yes, happy International Celebrate Being Single Day. So what have I got myself? Movies, people, movies. Now, you know, on my Asexualise channel, I do no sex movie reviews because I hate sex on TV. I hate sex in sculptures. I hate sex in paintings. Oh, I hate nudity in paintings, you know, sculptures. It's not exactly always sex, is it? But sex, nudity, I don't like any of it. So I always try and get no sex movies. Now, Fast and Furious, I can't remember if that's got sex in it or not. So I'm a bit like dubious, should I get that or not? Also, I remember number 7 is a little bit sad. I did see it at the cinema because this guy, before the film went on, this guy actually died in real life, and there's a tribute to him. So I was a bit undecided about this, but all the other ones I kind of like really thought, yeah, let's get them. And one movie I haven't actually seen myself, not even at the cinema yet, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've tried to forget some of the movies I've got, but I've got myself quite a few movies to celebrate being single. And plus, you know, I know you guys love my my movie reviews on my Asexualise channel. So yeah, so I've got Fast and Furious. This is number 7. So I know that can have a lot of sexual kind of innuendo, and I'm not sure if it's got sex in it at all. I can't remember. So I'm just going to say hello to Heather on Facebook, because I'm actually streaming this on Facebook as well as Asexualise YouTube channel. So lots of love, Heather. Beautiful, happy single day. Oh, thank you. Happy International Celebrate Being Single Day to you. So this is Fast and Furious. Now, these are really cheap. Like, I've still got the price. I should be taking the price off my own thing, shouldn't I? Actually, I'm not sure if I watched this or not. I might not have watched this. This is Unknown by Liam Neeson. So I'm not sure if I've seen this film or not. But it looked really good. It looks like a psychological thriller. And this is a 15. So it's basically Bourne meets Hitchcock. So tonight I'm going to be watching movies. I'm going to get my Nando's. And I'm going to be watching movies, people. I'm going to watch movies. I can't wait. I'm so excited. So yeah, that looks really good. Thriller Unknown. I'm not sure I've seen that one. I can't think I have, actually. So that's that one. And then this one. I'm not sure how am I going to like this or not, because I'm not sure about it. I think it might have been on TV, this one. But I don't watch TV. So this one is Daredevil. Now, I do like superhero movies. So I thought I'd watch this because I thought it'd be really good because it is the superhero movie. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Don't forget, I'm going to do movie reviews on my Asexual channel of all these. It's going to be so cool. And then, oh yes, I have seen this before at the cinema a very long time ago. Very good favourite, Star Trek Beyond. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. That's going to be amazing. Yes, looking forward to that one. And, oh, this is a film that I watched years ago. This is an old film. Now, I don't usually get old films because, you know, I like young stuff. But basically, I really love this film. Now, I don't usually like romantic stuff. Even though I'm romantic, I don't usually I like films that have got part romantic storyline in them. But I don't usually just like watching, you know, like straightforward romances. I think they're a bit boring sometimes. Or, you know, they make me a bit sad sometimes. But anyway, I love this. This is an old movie, but I am going to be watching it again. This is Sliding Doors. If you've never seen Sliding Doors, it's one of the most fascinating films ever with Gwyneth Paltrow. And basically, yeah, she has 2 life scenarios she could go to. And they show, like, both scenarios. So it's like, when you make any decision in your life, you know, you don't know what's going to happen with the decisions you make. So basically, you know, this is all about if she decided to take the path of her life one way or if she decided to take it the other way. And so that's how it's Sliding Doors. It's like she goes around one of those, you know, those doors where you go in one place in a building and they rotate round and it's like you come out a different side or looking in a different way. So yes, it's a really good film. Haven't seen it for years, so I don't know what it's like watching it in the 2021, but I remember I really liked it at the time, so I thought, oh, I'll give that one a go, and yeah, it should be good fun. So this is something I really wanted, but I've not seen, and this was at the cinema. I'm taking the prices off now. It's because I bundled them all in the bag, and I thought, try and forget them, Sandra, so you don't spoil the surprise for yourself. Because after all, it is a celebration, and it's gift buying, do you know what I mean? So it's important. And I got this one for a really good price. So anyway, I wanted to see this, but I don't know what it's like because I haven't watched it. It's called, and it's a Blu-ray edition, not the DVD. This is Elysium. Elysium, new Blu-ray edition. I'm like, wow, this is going to look pretty cool. It looks really good, and I have not seen this before. I don't know what to expect. I hope I've picked a good film. This has got a Blu-ray edition and the ultraviolet version. It looks really, really interesting. Sci-fi, I believe. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then, oh yes, this one. This is the final one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this is the final one. So I got myself 7 movies. Now this one I saw at the cinema. I absolutely adore it. And I can't wait to review this one. I don't know if I've reviewed it on my channel already. But yes. I'm just taking the labels off my good. But yeah, this is really good. This is How to Train Your Dragon. So I saw this at Kids Club. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. I've actually got the book of this. I don't usually have kids books, but it was one I got a long time ago. That's Toothless, the dragon. But yes, How to Train Your Dragon, DreamWorks. It's like an animation. It's really, really good. Can't wait to watch that. Really excited about that. And then other things I got myself is popcorn. So when I'm watching the movies, I have light, caloried popcorn. So I'm going to be eating Nando's and I'm going to have popcorn later with my movies. And I got myself some sweeties. Now, I have to have sugar-free, wheat-free, gluten-free, everything-free sweeties. So I got these for myself, and these are midget gems. I have to say these characters are really cool. So if you don't know what a midget gem is, oh my god, if I can get it open. Midget gems are these little things here. Oh man, they smell so lush because they're made with like natural stuff. So you basically have like red ones. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Alright. Blueberries and raspberries. And they're little sweets. They're really lush. So tasty. So I have sweets. And I have more sweets! These are gummy bears! I can't wait to have these. I'm still eating my midget gems at the moment. And that's basically it. And I have this hand cream, and I got myself some more hand cream. That's not for celebrating being single. But yeah, I think that's enough. I'm really pleased with all the gifts I've got myself. So these have got bears in them, see? Little gummy bears. And these are nice. These are sugar-free, gluten-free. These are sugar-free, gluten-free, natural colours. They taste delicious. So I've got sweeties, bears, and midget gems. These bears are lush because they're made with like natural colouring. So I have sweeties. I'm just recapping on what I've got myself. I have roses. I have popcorn. I have juice. And I'm getting a Nando's food. And I have all these movies just for me. That's so funny. So yes, How to Train Your Dragon. Elysium, which I cannot wait to watch because I have no idea what that's about, really. Sliding Doors, which I haven't seen for a long time. Star Trek Beyond, I've seen a long time ago. Daredevil will be interesting. Yes, Unknown. I'm really looking forward to seeing that as well, because I don't actually know if I've seen that. So that looks really good. And then Fast and Furious 7. So, yes. Also today, with social distancing and everything going on, lockdown in the UK, we're not usually allowed to see many people. We're only allowed to see people in our support bubbles. One person in your support bubble usually at the moment. So with that in mind, I did have a friend come earlier to see me today, and they gave me a present basically, and a card, which I thought was lovely of them. So they are in my support bubble. They're the only person that's in my support bubble. So yes, so I'm going to show you what they got me, because I really loved it, and it's something I really wanted, and it's gorgeous. They got me a friend card. I'm not going to show you who it's from, because I want to respect their privacy. But so that's really nice. It said friend on it. Thought that was so sweet. And they got me this, and this is what I wanted. A frozen clock. Look at this. Frozen clock, people. Frozen clock. And there's, yeah, the battery's already in it. Look at this. It's beautiful, isn't it? So I have this as well to celebrate being single. Yes, I did give them a gift as well. I got them some biscuits and a mug that went with the biscuits, and they need a new mug, so that was good. Yay! And I got them a card as well. So this is really sweet. Look at that. I saw it in a shop, and I said I really loved it. And they're like, oh, I'll get you that for International Celebrate Being Single Day. It's so cute. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it at the moment. But I'm going to find a space for it. I was thinking about putting it in my hallway to replace one in my hallway, but it doesn't have a second hand in this one. You know, it doesn't have the little hand, which I like the little hand as well. So I might keep the other clock as well as this one, but I really wanted to get rid of the other clock and have this one instead, because this is much more interesting to me. Much more interesting. Really, really lovely. Look at the picture. I like it for the picture alone, really. I don't know if you can see that because of the reflection, but it's a really nice clock. Really nice clock. So, yes. So, I feel very blessed because I've got all these, including roses. I mean, honestly, I absolutely love roses. I'm a really romantic person. So, yeah, you know, like, I think the best thing to do is to be romantic with yourself. If you're a romantic asexual, you know, someone who lacks sexual attraction but loves romance, then I think it's important to keep the romance alive with yourself. Therefore, you don't crave it from other people as much. So, and that's a long, long time since I bought myself any flowers. And I think these are wonderful. And yeah, someone wanted to buy these. I think I said that, didn't I? Because there's no label on it. The guy went to get a barcode, and someone was trying to buy the flowers that I was already buying. They're like, no, they're my flowers. But they're gorgeous. So yeah, I'll have to put them in the vase. Look at them, aren't they beautiful? Wow, so gorgeous. Yeah, so if I'm talking about the positives of being single, I find being single so empowering. You know, you haven't got to worry about anyone else but yourself. You can go in and out of your home when you please. I mean, a lot of the time I do my food shopping like 10 to 11 at night, right? I'm coming back and some people are asleep by 10, you know? I like living in the night, you know? I love living on my own because, you know, I can do what I want when I want, and I can live my dreams, and I can do, you know, like vlogging, blogging. I can do this type of thing whenever I want to. I actually prefer living single always to living with someone these days in the same home, you know. So yeah, I think it's much better and much healthier, really, especially if you different and you got different ways of doing things, unconventional ways. I think it's very important. I think, you know, like, people frown upon being single, which still, you know, it's like, oh, you know, like a lot of dating coaches, for example, they prey on the fact, you know, if you're single, you're lonely. I mean, I'm not lonely. I have really awesome friends, and I do like being single, you know. Like, if you're in a relationship, you've got the other person to think about all the time and, you know, worry about. And I mean, you can still do that with your friends as well, don't get me wrong though, you know, but there are a lot of benefits to being single. You know, I think you can take better care of your own heart, your own needs, your own desires. You know, you haven't got anyone holding you back. I mean, I could go wherever I wanted to right now because I don't have any ties. Do you know what I mean? So, is it, you know, you can go off at a moment's notice. If you've got a partner, you have to consider them and their feelings, obviously. I'm not saying I'd never get a partner ever again, but I'm just saying, you know, while I'm single, I really appreciate being single. You know, I appreciate the empowerment it gives me. I appreciate the freedom. I appreciate being able to do what I want when I want. And to be quite frank, I don't want to actually lose that, because I'm happy being that way. I love living an unconventional life. I live like a teenager and absolutely love it. I reprogram my mind to be like 21 years. I can do whatever a 21-year-old does. And I really enjoy my life, you know. And I think life is so beautiful, and it is what you make it a lot of the time, you know. And I think even in times of like darkness, sometimes we have to try and remember the light and look to the light, and we have to make our own light in life. And sometimes things are really scary, but all we can do is put our best foot forward at the time and just think, you know, like everything happens for a reason and things will be okay, you know, everything will be okay. And so, you know, it's very important to keep focused on what you want to do in your life, your goals, your ambitions and dreams. It's very important to, you know, to really hone down what you want to do with your life, and to, you know, if you're single especially, you know, you've got all the time in the world while you're single to actually pursue your dreams, because you're not upsetting anyone else, you're not having to think about anyone else. You can just literally get on and do your dreams and go and pursue it, you know. Like, I get asked sometimes about relationship stuff and about I don't want to live with someone, and it's like some people don't understand, like, as you know, on this Asexualise channel, my mission is to get asexuality recognised as a sexual orientation throughout the globe, so no asexual has to live in fear of ridicule ever again. I can't do that effectively unless I have someone, for a partner, who supports me in that wholeheartedly and publicly supports me, and, you know, is really behind me on that. And so, you know, I might be single for lots and lots of years, because that will always be my life mission and life purpose, to help asexuals. And unless I get someone who supports that, I'm not letting all the asexuals down just for one person. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to happen. I'd rather stay single forever, you know. And I think being single, like I said, there's a lot of advantages to it. And you can still buy yourself gifts. You can still be loved up with yourself. You can still take yourself on self dates. I usually go to the cinema or out for a meal, but like I said, that I'm going to collect a Nando's in just over half an hour to eat my food. So I won't be cooking tonight. So I'll just be chilling out with movies, smelling my beautiful roses and being really happy, you know. And, you know, we have to grab these opportunities of happiness whenever we can. And we have to, you know, just really appreciate them. And if you are single person and you are looking to get a partner, just think that one day you won't have this type of freedom, because obviously you'll have to consider your partner, obviously. And so, you know, you need to make the best use of the time now while you can, and be ready for that partner when they come. A lot of people, they're like, oh, I want a partner, but they don't even think about what that would entail, like where the person would live, how they would travel to that person to see them, because most people these days do not live together like immediately. Megan, lots of love to you. Nice to see you. Megan's on YouTube. I'm streaming this also live on Facebook at the same time. Just stop by to say hello. Thank you, Megan. Happy International Celebrate Being Single Day. Love you loads. Thank you for the thumbs up. Look, I got roses. I haven't bought myself flowers in years. I can remember. I haven't bought roses like this for a long time, so I'm really, really happy with this. And I've just gone through all my gifts. So I've got a lot of gifts. I've got roses, I got popcorn for them. I got sweeties, sugar-free sweeties. And then I got all these movies for myself, which I'll be reviewing on the Asexualise channel. And then I also finally got this as well for my friends. So yeah, so I'm having a really good International Celebrate Being Single Day. Megan, my father, oh, very pretty. Thank you, Megan. My father bought me some flowers too. Oh, that's really nice. Your dad did that for you. That's really good. I bought these ones for me. So, yeah. It's really nice that your dad did that for you. I know some parents are really sweet, aren't they? They buy their sons and daughters cards and presents and stuff, and some don't, but I think that's really good your dad's done that. I think it's important to feel loved, and some people obviously at Valentine's, they don't feel loved if they're not, you know, having some sort of gesture towards them in that way. I know from when I was younger, I used to worry and think, oh, I haven't got a boyfriend. Now I'm like, doesn't matter, I haven't got a boyfriend, because I'm really happy celebrating being single. And so that's why I officially founded International Celebrate Being Single Day on February the 14th, 2015, so that no single person would ever have to feel lonely or sad ever again. Instead, we could celebrate as our special day on February the 14th. So that's what it's all about. So yeah, I launched that actually on my Quirky Books blog, the blog I've been having now for over 10 years. So yeah, Quirky Books is my publishing company. So yes, I'm really, really looking forward to chilling tonight with movies and popcorn and food. And I just think it's really good to celebrate, you know. I think it's very difficult times at the moment in the world. I think it's very hard on people sometimes. And, you know, it's kind of like we kind of still need to celebrate the life we've got, even if it's different at the moment. And we still need to like rejoice in the moments that we can rejoice in, and still celebrate being alive and being happy and being single in the here and now, and being in the here and now. I know you're not single, Megan. You've got a partner. So that must be great for you on Valentine's Day to have a partner as well. So that's really awesome. And I'm an asexual person that actually really loves couples together. So some asexuals, they get very upset when they see couples together, when they see that, you know, when they see someone's got a partner and they've got someone and they haven't because they're on their own. I don't think like that. If I see couples kissing or holding hands or hugging, which obviously at the moment with social distancing you don't see that type of thing at the moment in lockdown in the UK, but you know, I'm really pleased with them. I'm really happy. I couldn't be happier if people are coupled up and they're in love and happy. Megan, well, we've separated. Oh no, Megan, but we're still great friends, so I'm celebrating single day too. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were going to be together forever, you two. I'm really sorry, Megan, to hear that. I'm glad you're still great friends, though. Oh, I'm really sorry, because I remember Nick was saying that he thinks you're going to be together forever. Oh, well, condolences for that. I hope everything's going to go well from this day forward for you both. I was such a shame. You're such a lovely couple. But yeah, sorry, probably not what you want to hear. Anyway, I'm sure you'll find the right person for you eventually. And I think it's good to celebrate being single, definitely. Definitely, it's a good job I'm celebrating being single. It's nice of your dad to get you some flowers as well, because I think that's really, really nice of him, especially if that's happened. I'm really sorry I didn't realise. So sorry for you. It's hard, isn't it? Yeah. So, you know, like I'm single, but I do remember like when I had to split in the past, and that was kind of difficult. So, you know, sometimes things just aren't supposed to be, but I'm thankful for Nick and having him in my life. Oh, bless you. Yeah, sometimes things just aren't meant to be. You're correct on that. Or maybe sometimes it's bad timing as well. It's just not the right circumstances or the right time. Because I think you live apart, don't you, as well? So, I mean, I get asked a lot about dating and relationships, and a lot of people, not just asexuals, but in the great general dating and relationship world, if you like, they seem to have no idea that they've got to either move or travel for a relationship. And some people get together not when one person doesn't have any intention of moving. Yeah, we're in different states. I think that's part of the problem, probably. Oh, I don't know, obviously, but I'm guessing that doesn't help. Because, yeah, one person usually has to go and move or travel to see the other person. Couples can't travel forever, so usually, do you know what I mean? But back and forth. So usually you need to have a partner that lives near you or will move to live near you, you know. But I see it, I'm in a lot of dating groups now that aren't, you know, I'm in asexual dating groups, but also in traditional like heterosexual dating groups, and they have the same problems that asexuals do. And that is, you know, that people just a lot of the time they don't even want sex mad people, you know, people that just want to hook up. And also they have problems, like they don't want to travel. A lot of them, it's like, oh, I wouldn't travel. It's like, but the thing is most people your ideal partner's not necessarily going to be around the corner, living around the corner from you. You know, it'd be great if my partner would, I just don't know it yet, wouldn't it? But those can happen as well. But you know, it's unlikely a lot of the time that the ideal person is going to be in your city or in your street, or you know, like you know, most people are going to have to move for relationship, especially if you're asexual, because we're only 1% of the population. But one person's got to choose to move. Now, I'm a non-mover because I love my flat that I live in. I love my city. I've got the best of town, countryside, and city all in one, basically, where I live, and it's very convenient, very good. And so I wouldn't trade that for a relationship. The guy would have to be willing to move near me. Hello, Theola, lovely to see you. Lots of love. I'm streaming this on my phone as well on Facebook, but I'm trying to talk to you mostly on YouTube, but I'm recording it on Facebook Live because I thought it's nice to celebrate together, which I don't usually do. But yeah, I've got to pick up some food in a short while from Nando's, so I can't wait. Theola, I am really good, thank you, Theola, because I've been buying myself gifts. And I've got loads of, I've gone through all my gifts, flowers, movies, sweeties, sugar-free sweeties, popcorn. Yes. And my friend came today and dropped in a gift for me. Look at this. This is a frozen clock, which I really wanted. So yeah, I'm so happy about that. So yes, I'm having a really good International Celebrate Being Single Day. I've got juice to go with my... I've ordered a takeaway, but I've got it's a click and collect. Nando's, which is a chicken restaurant. You can't eat in there, but I've got ordered click and collect. So I've got to go and collect that in about 10-15 minutes. I walk down there. I've got tropical juice drink to go with it. I've tried half of it already. Yeah. So, you know... But yeah, I in terms of like relationships and dating, like... it's very difficult because I notice a lot of people in groups, they aren't prepared to travel or move. But some people will travel or move. I need to get someone who will move to live near me because I'm not moving because I love where I live. Do you know what I mean? I have everything I want here. I'm happy being single. I think if you're looking to get into a relationship, a partner should enhance the relationship and keep it as good as it is and enhance it in some way, not take anything away from it. So I think if you're really happy as a single person, you don't want to then meet someone for a relationship and be less happy with them and less free and less, you know, like worried and stuff. So I think it's very important that we, you know, if we are going to get a person, we try and get the one that's compatible the most for us. And that might mean that they move to you or you move to them. But, you know, Fiona, why are you feeling low and rejected? Of course you're good enough. Everyone's good enough. Of course you're good enough. There's nothing wrong with you. Look, I'm celebrating on my own. Go and get yourself some gifts. People gifts. You do not need a man or partner to complete you. You do not need a man or partner to make you happy. You do not need someone telling you you're beautiful, loved, to be beautiful and loved, because you just tell yourself. And you just be loved up with yourself when you go, I love you, you know, and that's why it's so important, you know. Someone did a video call with you, and after he didn't text me anymore. Yeah, I mean, you just have to understand that some people aren't very good, Theola, but he did you a favour. If any woman is watching this and she gets ghosted, or any gender gets ghosted, right? If you get ghosted, or if someone speaks to you and they don't speak to you again, that tells you a lot about that person. Number one, they're not right for you. They did you a favour, right? They did you a favour. You know, like I had a video date the other day, but we haven't video dated since. I heard from them a couple of times, like morning and evening, yesterday morning, evening, the night before, nothing today. But that's okay because we're not actually compatible for a relationship. So sometimes, you know, you just know from video chat, Sarah, no, it means not attracted to them. Sarah, don't put yourself down. Don't put yourself down, right? It's not all a relationship's not based, or it shouldn't be based on just attraction, you know? It should be based on a lot of things. And you know what I mean? And it's nothing to do with you. If they didn't text you back after you video call them, they're not the right person for you. The right person for you will see you're attractive, will see you're beautiful, will want to talk to you, will want to spend their life with you. They will engage in conversation with you. They'll keep the conversation going. They'll want you in their life. A lot of people won't because they're not the right person. You have to understand that at least 95% of the world population is not right for a relationship. Like in terms of heterosexuals, for example, even though I'm asexual, heterosexuals, you'll only find about 5% of heterosexuals are actually suitable for relationship for the heterosexuals. We're 1% of the population that's asexuals. So that means that we're having less likelihood of meeting a match. But it's got nothing to do with you, like I don't like sex, so a lot of guys are going to rule me out because I don't want sex. But I'm okay with that. They're not my guy, They want to come out of your house. Yes, Fiona, so they wanted to have sex with you. If any guy or anyone says, I want to meet you at your house, it means I'm coming over for sex. And you just don't want that type of person. You just don't want that type of person. That's not a long-term loving relationship. That's just sex. It's just genital to genital contact. He said to help me because I'm not well. It's a load of rubbish, Theola. You don't know him. It's just like rubbish. If you don't know a person or asking to come to your house, it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's got nothing to do with, you've just got to raise your self-esteem up, If anyone's listening to this now and you've been ghosted or someone doesn't call you back or someone doesn't respond to you or doesn't carry on the conversation, that is their loss at the end of the day. It's their loss. You have to understand this, right? A good quality guy or person for you will not let you go. They will be by your side. They will want to talk to you. They will want to engage in conversation. They will travel miles to see you, travel miles to be with you. They will respect you for who you are. The guys that try to get sex and then you don't hear from them again, that's all they were after, sex. Do you know what I mean? That isn't the way to live a fulfilling life, just having sex. I mean, it's easy to get sex. I honestly don't even know why people half the time are on dating sites, apart from at the moment, because obviously it's socialisation. But usually it's so easy to get sex, and I don't want it. I get offered it all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, please, I want a guy who's different, not the same as everyone else. But yeah, Theodore, I'm sorry that happened to you. One is you're not unattractive at all, so you are attractive to a lot of guys. If you weren't attractive, they wouldn't want to talk to you in the first place and video chat with you, They have to have some attraction there in the first place, And secondly is, if they don't text or call you, it's their problem. And they're not going to do that if you're not going to have sex with them, because they're just after sex, a lot of them. So you have to understand that that's a reflection on their character. It means they're basically shallow and just after sex, and that's all they're interested in. And that's not the type of person you want to be with if you want a loving relationship, which you do and you deserve. Some people like casual sex, and that's good and fine for them. If they're happy, it's consensual, and that's all great. But most people who are asexual do not want that. Yeah, so you have to think, if anyone goes from your life, they did you a favour. Off they go. It's their loss. It's absolutely their loss at the end of the day. If they want to keep going around having casual sex, getting potentially STDs, STIs, I say you had a lucky escape, in my opinion. How many other houses does this guy go to get what he wants? Do you know what I mean? It's not nice, right? So we have to look within us, and we have to build our own confidence and our own self-esteem. You should not build your confidence and self-esteem on whether a guy thinks that he wants to carry on talking to you or not, because then we're at the mercy of other people if we let those people have our emotions in that way, So it's very important to know our own self-worth and to love ourselves regardless of what people think of us, To be honest, I'm always happier being single. I'm more empowered as a single person. I'm more related to a single person. I'm more beautifully me as a single person. So it might be that I'm just better as a single person. You might be better as a single person, Viola. I mean, I think you probably are, like, if you had your confidence risen up more and you understood how good you are, yeah, I was going to say, you're probably better off on your own. Because you're very independent like me. You don't actually need a man. The guy who video dated with me the other day, it's like, why do you need a man then? If you don't want to live with him, have sex, marriage or kids? I said, well, I don't need him. I would just like a relationship. And that's how it's supposed to be in life. You're not supposed to go around needing people and needing someone and, you just need them for needing them. You're supposed to have a good life yourself. And then you know, if the right person comes into the life, they should make you feel as good as you make yourself feel, or better, not worse. Do you know what I mean? You're like me, bless you. Yeah, but you're a lot older than me. Doesn't matter, Theola, what age you are. You know, doesn't matter what age you are. I often think with age though does come experience, and therefore, you know, a lot of guys do like older women. I have to say, like a lot of, thanks for the thumbs up, a lot of Facebook dating that I'm doing, a lot of younger guys like older women, but obviously they usually like us to have sex with. They love sex with older women because we're meant to be very experienced. It's like, I'm a very experienced kisser. I am experienced at sex because I had it in the past, but I don't want it again. Thank you very much. I don't want to share that experience. And, you know, but one said you was beautiful when you was young. That hurt. Oh, that's horrible. But it doesn't, just because you were beautiful when you were young doesn't mean to say you're not beautiful now. Do you know what I mean? But if he said it in that way, you know, you have to understand that a lot of people try to manipulate people to get what they want. So, do you know what I mean? By raising your emotions up to feel happy in certain ways, then by bringing them down again, they control you. You don't want to be controlled by any man, you know? So you have to understand your own self-worth and how amazing you are, Theola, you know? And you have to not let these people control your emotions in that way. You have to think, well, if you like me when I was younger, I'm not that person anymore. So bye. You know, you've got to love me for who I am right now in this moment. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. You just have to know that you are valuable in this world. You are worthy of love and you're fantastic. So, you know what I mean? You have to understand and value your worth. You know, your value should not be on what a guy thinks of you. It should be what you think of yourself. You know, and you should feel like comfortable around the guy and everything. If the guy is making you doubt yourself, if he's being rude to you, if he's putting you down, if he's belittling you, if he doesn't bother to video chat or follow you up, you know, there's plenty of guys. Thank you, Sandra, love you, says Theola. Oh, love you too. Big love for you, you know. At the end of the day, a lot of guys, they want to be lazy. They don't want to pursue women like they should pursue women. They don't want to put time, energy and effort in. They just want easy sex. That's not what real relationships about. You know, when a guy actually is older, regardless of his birth certificate age, right? Whatever age he's at, when he's actually a mature guy, when he understands what relationships about, he doesn't just look for a woman to open their legs. He looks for a serious committed relationship, someone who will be his bestest friend, his soulmate for life, and who he can share his deepest, darkest thoughts, secrets, and moments with. If you can't do that in life with a prospective partner, you shouldn't be with that person. Right, we're not in kindergarten. But the trouble is, there's so many people now that are acting like they're in primary school. Oh, I will just have sex. I won't think what to do with the relationship from there on, you know? It's like, please, people, all relationships, whether they're heterosexual relationships, asexual relationships, bisexual relationships, they all require deepest ever friendship. Deepest ever friendship, right? They require people to be vulnerable, to open up to each other, to not be about genitals, but about personality, about issues and problems, about sharing your life, world, and dreams together. It should be about your heart and your soul, you know, not someone who's superficial and artificial and shallow and just wants a woman to open their legs for them. That type of guy you have no future with. Right, the type of guys that get the woman are the guys that are intelligent, the guys that stick around, the guys that actively pursue a woman in a nice way, not a creepy way, the ones that text you in the morning, text you at night, want daily chats with you, want to know what's going on in your life, want to spend the rest of their life with you, want to engage in conversation with you, want to be there in times of your pain, really there for you, not taking advantage of you like that guy was trying to do. You know, oh, you're vulnerable, I come over to your house, yeah, to have sex. No, right? A good guy won't do this. Well, I have really, really beautiful friends, and I know what a good guy looks like now because I've got amazing friends that travel miles and hours to see me. If a guy who says, I really like you, can't be bothered to travel to see me, what does that say about him? When my friends can do it, they can travel 4 hours on a train, 200 miles to see me, and yet someone who really loves me or really fancies me, or really wants to be with me romantically, can't get his ass down here and just jump on a train like an adult, you know, or whatever transport he's got, you know? It's ridiculous. And if he can't do that, if he doesn't value my worth enough, he doesn't think I'm worth doing that, then he ain't worth it, you know? So you have to understand that this guy that just wanted sex out of you, he's being horrible to you, to manipulate you and put you down when he didn't get what he wanted, Fiola. But you are beautiful. You are gorgeous. Never forget that, right? You have a lot of life experience. You're a kind person. You're easy to talk to. You're very approachable. And the right guy will like you for who you are. These guys are jerks, unfortunately, you know? And you don't want someone like that. Yes, because he said, I give you your medication, sit with you, but his intention was to come and have sex with me. Yes, Fiola, his intention was to come and have sex with you. Right? You do not get your medication either from a guy you don't know. He could be spiking it or anything. Right? You don't. Anyway, I'm going to have to go because I've got Nando's coming. I've got to pick up my Nando's in less than 15 minutes. I've got to walk there because it's timed, so I have to get it because it's takeaway. So I'm going to have to go because I have to carry on my celebration of being single. And more power to you, Fiola, for that guy being out of your life. You actually turned him down, obviously, and you did a good job. Do not feel bad about yourself. Give yourself a big hug, lots of love, right? This guy didn't deserve you. You will get a guy who's worthy of your love, who's intelligent, charismatic, honest, beautiful, kind, and he will hug you and love you forever. And if not, you can do that with yourself. You know, hug and love yourself. It's really, really important. Really important. Self-love is the most important thing in life. Right? Self-love and respect. Good. I'm glad you feel better. You can always talk to me. You know that. Thank you for being in chat. I'm going to love you and leave you for now. Thank you so much for being on this show. Really appreciate you, Fiola. And yeah, and Megan as well. Lots of love to you. Thanks for being in chat today. Thanks for the thumbs up. If you like this video, please, please, please do give it a thumbs up. Share it with anyone you think may benefit from it. And don't forget, happy International Celebrate Being Single Day. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. You mean so much to me. And I can do this show without you. So thank you so much. Happy single International Celebrate Being Single Day for everyone who's single. Have some fun. Buy yourself gifts. Go out. You know, just be you and love you. And give yourself hugs and kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, Fiona. Love you too. Lots of love, Megan. Lots of love, everyone. Take care. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that great big bell icon to get notified of every time I go live like now, post a new video. Bye.